Ladies and gents, NDTV here with another vlog. Sorry if I kind of look like a mess, I woke up a bit ago. But yeah, today Nintendo streamed their first Nintendo Direct of the year, so you know what? I'm gonna talk about it because I slept through it, but I ended up watching it right before I'm filming this vlog. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about the first Nintendo Direct of 2015. And it's pretty cool. So I'm just on my Twitter feed because I was tweeting as I was watching in real time. Yeah, they started things off with a new Fire Emblem game for the 3DS, which actually looks pretty nice. I still need to finish Fire Emblem Awakening though. But yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. And then they showed off this game that's apparently popular in Japan called Puzzles and Dragons, and there's going to be a Mario crossover, and Puzzles and Dragons Z and Puzzles and Dragons Mario Edition are going to be bundled with the same game. So, yeah. It looks pretty cool. It has puzzle elements with RPG elements or something, but it looks pretty nice. Then they showed off this new Pokemon game called Pokemon Shuffle, which really looks a lot like Pokemon Troze to me, but I've never played Troze, so yeah. Just because you do the little touchscreen thingy thing. And then one thing that they showed off, which I thought was really, really cool, was for Wii games, now they're going to be selling Wii games through the eShop so you can get them digitally. And also, if you buy games digitally through the eShop, you can just load them straight from the Wii U menu instead of having to boot up the Wii menu, which I thought was pretty nice. So one thing that came to mind was that'd be a nice way to let people play Xenoblade Chronicles because Xenoblade Chronicles is kind of hard to find. And speaking of that, my copy is right there on my little gamepad stand because awesome Xenoblade game. And then they ended up showing off the new Kirby game, Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, I think, and showed off that it's compatible with the Kirby, King Dedede, and Meta Knight amiibo. And then they ended up just segueing that into how they're launching new amiibo for the Mario series. There's going to be a new Mario amiibo, Luigi, Bowser, Peach, and then there's going to be a Toad one for the Mario series, and they're all compatible with Mario Party 10. And I like the Toad amiibo. It looks pretty nice, because Toad is one of my favorite Mario characters. It is on my desk. Yeah, Toad is one of my favorite Mario characters. Actually, my favorite Mario character, because I usually play as Toad whenever I get the chance. And they also showed off that the Toad amiibo is compatible with Captain Toad. You play like a little hide and seek game with it. And then they showed off Splatoon, which looks really cool. They just showed off that you use 3 different weapons, you can customize your character, multiplayer stuff, and it's probably something I'm going to be getting. I know I said that before when they showed it off at E3, but Splatoon really looks like a game I would play, especially like as a party game. But yeah, and then Tingle, he's in Hyrule Warriors now, as well as other Majora's Mask DLC stuff like Young Link, and I think that's it. But Young Link in Hyrule Warriors can transform into Fierce Deity Link, which is pretty cool. And then my favorite part of the Direct, they showed off Xenoblade Chronicles X stuff. And the game, oh my god, it looks so gorgeous. Like, they showed off the scenery of, like, various places in the game, which, yeah. And it's coming out spring 2015 in Japan, and sometime this year later on worldwide, but I'm so excited. And the music was pretty good, too. The voice crack. Yeah, the music was pretty good, too. Like, I'm really, really excited for this. So, that is a thing. And then, after the Xenoblade Chronicles X stuff, after I stopped hyperventilating, they showed off a new Mario vs. Donkey Kong game, which is pretty cool. You can make levels in it like you can in the other ones, and then send them to other people. And you can buy things with the in-game stars and give stars to people so they can buy things if you like their level. I don't know. It looked really cool, but yeah. And then they showed off this, or then they switched over to the director of, was it Was it Bandai? I think. Yeah, they're talking about this new game called Project Treasure, which is like a 4-player multiplayer game. That's all they said about it, pretty much. So yeah. And then they just talked about some eShop games like Elliot's Quest, Black, Citizens of Earth, Gunman Clive 2, Moon Chronicles episodes, Sega 3D Classics, Etrian Mystery Dungeon, which reminds me I need to finish Etrian Odyssey game that I got. The Mystery Dungeon games are fun as well. And also a Story of Seasons, which I thought looked pretty cool for a 3DS game. And also Fossil Fighters Frontier, which is like dinosaurs and driving around in cars. I don't know. And then Reggie stepped into the direct. Not really stepped in, but like faded into existence, I guess. But yeah, he was talking about the new 3DS and really the new 3DS XL, which can support Amiibo. And I'm like on the fence. Well, I'm gonna be getting either the new 3DS or the new 3DS XL. I just don't know which one, because... Was my phone ringing? No. Because, I have the regular 3DS, and it's a pretty nice system. It's just... Like, I think right now would be a nice time for me to upgrade, because the battery life is... And my circle pad is kind of wearing thin now, because Smash. But yeah. Then they also talked about Monster Hunter 4, or they showed off Monster Hunter 4's a demo for the N3DS. I'm calling it the N3DS, like new 3DS, like right there. Twitter. Yeah, N3DS. Like, that's what everyone is doing, just to make it easier to abbreviate. Yeah, and codename S.T.E.A.M is going to be compatible with the Fire Emblem characters amiibo things. And they showed off Ace Combat, which is like some kind of dogfighting game, like you fly in planes and shoot other people. I guess, I don't know. And then apparently there's various planes that you can get with Nintendo designs if you use the amiibo with them. I don't know. But then, the second thing I was most excited about for this direct was when Bill Trinen talked about Xenoblade, the regular Xenoblade. This game. Yeah, because it's going to be re-released on the new 3DS, which is the reason why I'm going to be getting one, because Xenoblade, one of like my all-time favorite games. Yeah. So, let's see. Monolith Soft, they're not going to be working on it because they're busy working on Xenoblade Chronicles X, so the people that brought Donkey Kong Country Returns to the 3DS are going to be working on Xenoblade, and they showed off some pretty nice things. I mean, they showed off that the overworld interface stuff, like the map and the character health, that's going to be on the touchscreen, which I thought was pretty cool. Gives you a nice use for the touchscreen. Though, I would have liked if you were able to see the whole map on the touchscreen, but maybe if you complete the map in each area, maybe. I don't know. But, and also you can view, like, the 3D models of the characters in the game. So, that's gonna be interesting. Like, just something to mess around with, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much the reason I'm gonna be getting a a new 3DS XL. Especially if there's, like, a special Xenoblade version. Because Xenoblade. Because, yeah. And also, the new 3DS XL won't come with a charger, apparently, but it works with a 3DS and DSi charger, so nothing to worry about there. And then the next thing they showed off with was this shooting game called Ironfall. Looks interesting, but I'm not really a person that's into shooting games, so I mean, I'm thinking about trying out Metroid, but And then they talked about Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate some more. Or really, this is the first time they just showed it off before, but then they ended up talking about it, and there's going to be a special edition new 3DS for it, which looks really cool. It's like silver with little design on the bottom right. And then the last thing they ended off the direct with was Majora's Mask 3D, which was pretty nice, because that's the game I'm going to be getting, of course. I mean, I like Ocarina of Time 3D as well, but Majora's Mask is... I actually like Majora's Mask 3D, not as much as Ocarina of Time, but, Majora's Mask is a nice Zelda game, even though it's really different. That's pretty much it for this Nintendo Direct. It was really interesting, but like it got me really hyped for Xenoblade Chronicles X. So you know what? That's pretty much going to be it for this vlog. So I'll end it off later, or end it off now. So see you guys next time for another one. Later. Oh yeah, I also forgot that Pokemon revealed the legendary Pokemon Hoopa, the thing that comes after Diancie. They didn't show off its Unbound form that people managed to find through magic, but yeah, that's a thing now as well. So now I guess I can end it. Later. Okay, one other thing I forgot before I end it off for real this time is that the new 3DS XL and new 3DS, they don't use SD cards, they use micro SD cards, which is kind of a shame, but whatever. They'll show you how to transfer all your data for that and whatnot. So, yeah. But that's now all the things that I wanted to talk about. So, for the third time, I'll end it off here. Later. For real this time. Bye.